up? What up? What up? Welcome to another episode of 94 Feet with Coach JT. Man, do me a favor, leave a like in the comment section. Subscribe for your boy. Man, took a week off. We back in this thing though, but also, man, shout out to everybody who's out there trying to beat this heat. Stay cool, stay safe out of everything, man, and just be blessed in this hot weather and stay out the way. Thanks for logging on. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for really just following the movement, man, as we grow this podcast and this energy and this vibe, man, really in the studio and just everything that's going on. Get to this quick, brief intro of my guest, man. This gentleman from Oakland, California, however, played some high school ball here at Rosemont High School in Sacramento. Right now, he is also, man, holding about 23K followers on the IZ scene as an influencer. He's a CEO, a fashion enthusiast, brand ambassador for a couple of different people, a couple of different things. Play a little ball in this day, but right now he's pushing this business of being an influencer to another level. But also the young man got talent, man. You know, I've been on his IG checking his moves out, watching the gear he's been putting on too, man. But also just building some conversation with this gentleman, man. Antonio Thomas, man. What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. I appreciate you for having me on this show, first off. But yeah, I'm trying to, like you said, I'm trying to grow that social media following, trying to get out there with that influencing,
Yeah, that's what's up, man. So let's talk before we get into the influencing though. Let's talk about Oakland a little bit, man. I've had a couple guests, plenty of guests though, a lot on the show from the Bay Area. Matter of fact, they're from Oakland, which is kind of, I mean, it's second home, man. It's down the street. Talk to me about growing up in Oakland, man, and what was you into growing up?
I mean, Oakland, that's where I was born. I was raised in probably 10 different cities though. So
Really?
yeah, every year I went to every different year I went to a different school. So
Wow.
First grade I was in Oakland, second grade I was in Milpitas. So I traveled a lot. My dad loved moving. But I grew up in the Bay Area primarily. It was, you know how Oakland is, how the Bay Area is. It's totally different from Sac culture. But it made me who I am, I feel like if I would have never went through what I went through, I would be a totally different person.
So making those moves, you said dad liked to move. As a youngster, just were you aware of was it the moving that didn't bother, or did it bother you, or just like meeting because every year something to changing, or did you adapt to that quickly as well?
I adapted to it because every year I had different friends. So like,
right.
I didn't even graduate. I don't think I graduated with anybody in my class that I went to elementary school with. So it was good because, I got different connections everywhere I went. But it was a bad thing too because I didn't build, like long-term friendships.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like gift and a curse, right? You got to meet people, but also the longevity probably was hurtful a little bit in that aspect. Growing up, man, I know like we talk about playing hooping out here though in Sac once you made it here for high school, but just in general, especially Bay Area, man. I mean, again, talented guys at the Bay. What sports or things were you into? I mean, music as well or dancing? What was it been for you that kept you as far as like extracurricular activities as a young man growing up in the Bay?
I started with football. Nobody know that, but I started with football. That was like my go-to sport.
Okay.
Learned how to play basketball in like middle school, and then I just started pushing that. That was my go-to. Went to college for that for like a semester, and I was running track too. That was like my second sport. So, it all went together though, because it's like a lot of athletes are influencers. So
true. Before it got official title to what you do or what you're doing, right? That's what era we were. Or we are. You talked about football early on. What athletes can you? I mean, again, now they're on a big stage with social media. You can see them everywhere. But back then, I mean, you're not too much older anyway. Just turned 21 a while ago, December. So happy belated birthday, late birthday, all the way legal. But who are you kind of watching in the Bay or emulating your game after somebody was like, oh, I think this is why I want to play this sport though.
I mean, anybody from the Bay Area is gonna say this. Stephen Curry,
Okay.
Best athlete, I feel like, out of the Bay. He's not from the Bay, but he plays in the Bay Area.
Uh-huh.
So that was probably my go-to. I used to always watch his games.
Right.
So that's probably
you grew up in that area. So what about football? Who was you looking to football even earlier? Like trying to be like, okay, football, who was it?
Football probably I mean Derek Carr, that's like Derek Carr. I played QB, so like Derek Carr was probably somebody
I'd be able to Reddit for a while. So yeah.
Okay,
Derek Carr. Yeah, shout out to they just got his old college teammate Adams out there too. So they should be working with
nice this year.
Okay,
man.
All right, we're gonna see. I'm a Niners fan though, so I'm gonna just leave that alone. Yeah, but that's what's up. Yeah, that's good. Okay, we talked about Steph Curry, Carr. how serious were you about these sports early on? You know, that I mean, now you guys have access to so much stuff, trainers, gyms all the time, working out. Was it something that you were like, okay, I'm putting my time into these crafts, trying to be better, trying to go to college, or was pro ball at any sport in your mind at one point in time? Did you have those dreams like that?
Yes, sir. When I moved to Vegas, actually, when I was playing AAU,
Uh-huh.
like it was totally different than California because they had Las Vegas Elite, teams like that. So it was like I was training every day, like in the gym every day. And when I moved out here, I couldn't even play. I had to sit out a year, so I couldn't even play varsity ball my sophomore year. So that after that, I just went full on, and then I went to college for a semester, and then a lot of stuff happened with family, and then boom.
So we talked about that moving out here for the high school, and I'm as we know spoke offline. I'm coaching still high school, back in high school now. That sit out process, even for you, like on here we always talk about wins and stuff. We talk about losses too, right? Or adversity, and it happens to a lot of students now who think they can just. I know college, like you can sit and transfer and go play, but high school still they making you sit out. If it's 35 days or that 45 or that whole year, you're in Vegas, you're training, you're working, you're ready. Not really worried about where you're going, but just want to play. And you get here and can't play. What is that feeling like for you?
Man, it hurted me because I was, like I said, in Vegas, I was training. Like I was every day in the gym, in the books, and then I moved out here. Coach was like, yeah, you can practice with us, but you can't play a game this whole season. And I was like, ooh. And it did, make me think about basketball again. Like, do I really want to, play again, play another year with you guys? But, I pushed through it and ended up playing 2 more years with them.
So during that period of your life, that time, right? We talk about like, as we know, our mental health now is even more awareness, but that's a mental block or something that stopped you, like a crush or dream, right? Almost at that point, you could have chosen something else. Anybody kind of influential in making you or helping you just get to that point, get over that hump or get through that hump?
I mean, my dad, yeah, a little bit, but when I was in Vegas, my mom actually passed away before I moved out here.
Sorry to hear that.
So it's hard, but that it hurt me, but at the same time, that made me want to do everything 10 times harder. It pushed me to just keep pushing.
Is there any other siblings? Just you or?
I have like 12 siblings, man.
Okay.
But I grew up with step siblings, so I was growing up with different siblings I didn't even really know. So,
if you don't mind, just talk about the relationship between moms. I'm a mama's boy. It's no secret. How was that knowing that you were going through different adversities, but going through different sports, going through different things, and mom's supporting you to have that there and have that person in your life go on like that? Just how are you able to overcome that?
It was like first probably couple months. It was hard. Like I didn't want to play sports. I went to school, of course, because my dad was making me go to school. But a lot of the stuff I like to do, I didn't really want to do it. And then I moved back out here and I met my mom's side of the family and my sisters, my brothers, like my blood, they did help me. They pushed me,
Good. It's definitely dope, man. So your mom's side is from Sat?
Yeah. Okay. I mean, no, my mom's side is from Oakland.
From okay, so you moved back this way. Okay.
Yeah.
To get a little more foundation, some more support, which is good. What are some of the things that you, or I believe in sports too, that you kind of, anything new that you may have picked up to help you get past these things, or something you're like, okay, this is what I can do to help me feel better or relieve stress, or was it just sports? Anything else you may have picked up or tried to get over the hump?
I mean, dancing, man. Like I said, I was not dancing. Anybody who knows me knows sophomore year, I was not dancing.
Yeah.
I was sports. That's it. I could not do any dance moves. So TikTok was a big thing.
Did it just start then for you? How long ago? When did you get on it?
Probably TikTok when it first came around, I was on it. But like I was just making videos. I didn't think much of it. And then posted like a video, got 1 million views, and I was like,
you posted a video and it got 1 million views.
Yeah, I got a couple.
Bro, I told Kendrick, saying Kendrick, but I'm like, man, y'all gotta help me with this TikTok thing, man. I need a little help. I don't need 1 million. I'll take it, but I just need to get a little better at this with this podcast and then move. But 1 million views, posted one video.
Yeah, and I was crazy. Just like, I kept going, and then I just kept biting off that same thing I did. I kept going towards it, and it just kept blowing up. So I was like, and it made me happy. I was like, okay, yeah.
So. Well, while you're on this subject, right, we talk about the social media, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. Okay, you said it made you happy. For me though, I'm in the mental health space too now working. How do you navigate, bro, the authentic, real stuff? Or like I said, people know I was listening to somebody else, right? The swipe for like predominantly they said like women starting off like the swipe, it gives them that release of that estrogen, whatever. It's like, but you said it makes you happy. But also realize it's still like a computerized type digital thing. How do you navigate that space to not get overexcited when you may not get a like or a number you reach? Like, has that happened to you, or how do you deal with that?
That's true though, because like TikTok, I get paid on TikTok and Instagram.
Okay.
And they basically give you a quota, kind of, you got to hit it, or your money gonna be low.
It fluctuates, right?
Yeah, so
Okay.
it's like if you posting videos, nothing's getting views that month, you like, God, like, But that's like I said, I learned TikTok, Instagram. You got to post a lot of the same content that already blew up, you know. So and that's how I get over it, because it's money at the end of the day.
Right, you're earning a check, getting a little check there. That's what's up. Briefly spent some time at Rosemont High School, man. They said play basketball. Those years finish up high school. What is next for you going to the next phase of your life as a young man then, right? It's like, okay, now I'm finishing high school. What am I doing? What was on your agenda? What was the goal? What was the plan at that point?
Honestly, like I said, I was thinking about going to South Carolina for basketball. It was like a NAIA D1. And at first, like I had moved out of my dad's apartment and everything like the year before. So I was gonna do that at first, but then I was just like, I literally waited all summer. And then I got an offer from William Jessup.
Yeah.
Out here, it's in like Rockland for track. And then I was like, okay, it's closer to home,
Yeah.
not too far. So I did it. And then I ended up playing basketball for them too first semester. And then, like I said, a lot of stuff happened with my family. I'm still in school, but I stopped doing the sports, you know. Yeah.
So and things happen, right? Life, family stuff, losses, good things, bad things, whatever adversities come, or you have to make changes, right? Who do you go to, or what do you do to go to for maybe advice or information or help on what you should be doing, where you're going in your life?
That's a good question. Me and my dad, we have a better relationship than we had when I was living with him. And my brothers we don't really talk like that. So I really don't. I deal with a lot of stuff myself, like, like I live by myself, like, so a lot of my battles I do fight by myself.
So you may not feel, I don't know if you do or not. I know I've learned everybody needs something or somebody, but if you need help filling that process out, bro, I'm here for it. Because it's not easy by yourself, right? I can imagine what you're going through. You said some other stuff dealing with yourself. Probably not even really all the way done with it. Or if I connect you with somebody who can help you, let me do that. You know what I mean? Exactly. I think that's somewhere we can, in this space now, especially with us being males, being black, keep it real. Like we do, hey, the not a facade, but when we want to hold it down for ourselves and for the people we love. But when you got to take care of yourself first.
Exactly.
Because what good are you to everybody else? Or how can you perform at your best when some things is going on, man? So just keep that in mind. We'll definitely make sure we'll connect offline, bro, because that's what we should be doing, right? In the communities and where we're at, just for our people, for each other, bro, for anybody though. You know what I'm saying? Not just no color involved, just for anybody. This TikTok video goes viral. You learn more about this game influencer stuff. How heavy do you go hard at it now? Because I think now, right, there's so many avenues to bring in followers and whatever, but how hard do you get into it? What all do you jump into? Is it what are you? I guess what are you on? How many platforms are you on?
I'm on a lot of platforms. I'm on TikTok, Snapchat, Facebook, everything. And the thing about it is, when I was in middle school, my Facebook blew up a little bit.
Really?
And it was weird because like I was in middle school, I was just posting like quotes and stuff. And that blew up, but I didn't think much of it. So when I did blow up on TikTok, Instagram, and stuff like that, Facebook's connected to all of that.
Right, because you can post on one.
Yeah.
It will go to, if you do it right, link it right. So you can just post on one, but it hits all your different pages, right?
Exactly. So that, like, it kind of boosted it even after I blew up on, like, a different app. So, yeah. And, like, yeah, every day I'm posting a video. Like, like, TikTok, every day you have to post.
That's crazy.
Like, if you want that, if you're trying to hit that check,
Yeah, I mean, that's why I'm seeing that, you know what I'm saying? It's like, do you think, honestly, or actually outside of every day, how consistent do you have to be as far as like editing stuff like that, or it's just posting something that you just create at that time for you, or was you spend time editing, or do you like gotta think like, well, I'm gonna create this today, do that? How much work is it put to that to be successful?
I mean, I work a full-time job, so I'm every day I'm at my store working. I work retail, so I'm always there. Most of my videos is at nighttime. Like if you look at my TikTok or even my Instagram, it's a lot of pictures
So
at
you're
night.
working all day, and now you gotta go at night and create some videos.
Yeah, I just think of something. My friends be like, what made you think of that? I'll be like, just came to my head, bro. And then yeah, like I said, I work a lot, so nighttime is where I'm at.
So what is your if you have any, I'm sure you do, or what are you looking to do capitalize off of the social media platforms and you're following people? What is it for you, like the long game though? What do you want to do out of this or get from this?
I want to like get to a point where I'm like, cause like I love my job. I love working at Shoe Palace, you know, cause it's visual merchandising, you know. So the goal though is to be able to like fully live on that, like, you know, that revenue from social media, without having really a job, you know. Now it would be just like a paycheck hitting my, you know.
Yeah, residual paycheck, but or you know what I'm saying, wake up, go to sleep, wake up, oh damn, I just got paid from this.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right.
And it's like even influencing, like I throw events, I throw parties and stuff like that. Me and my boy D'Angelo, we like literally every year we throw an event where we're like feeding the homeless, you know.
That's
and
dope.
It's like it's crazy to see like when you touch people's hearts. Like
that's dope though.
It's nice seeing that, you know.
Yeah, my sister and my boy, we've been doing it for a few years, man. You got a barbershop, Steve Jordan, Barber's Dreams. My sister, Tisha Stockdale. In the community, though, a lot of people getting involved. It's definitely dope. I try to get all my ball players to go see something different, right?
Exactly.
What you guys, we all have a lot, but you can be without on these streets, and especially ever present more in Sacramento the last 10 years, man. It's the numbers is high, but be thankful for what you got, right? As much as we work, we wear nice. You're saying you wear nice stuff. You drive car, we drive whips, but also kind of look and see what it's like to not have, man. That's definitely dope. Let's talk about the new video you just posted. Well, I don't know if it's new, but I just see you said that the challenge video, man. It's the girl, man. It was dope. So I mean, so stuff like that, right? Are these your friends or like these people in your video? Where they homies, or y'all kind of all on the same platform trying to get numbers and run numbers up?
Yep.
Because this there was the vibe check Sack edition. I think that was dope, man. Like I said, but some of these dances, I'm gonna keep it 100, bro. We was doing these before y'all was born, though, man. I'm just saying. God. I was two stepping. We was doing that before you. I'm saying all that.
OG.
But you know what I'm saying, be 40 in a month, man. God willing, we don't see that 4-0. But how does these come about, man? Getting people together, getting these things. Because I mean, to me, it's dope though. I mean, it's like y'all having fun, but now it hit though. It hits. People go, oh, I want to do the same thing. How do these things come about like that?
Actually, that one last night.
Yeah.
My boy, his name's Justice. I haven't saw him in like probably like 2 months. We were just chilling. He was like, "Hey, bro, let's do a vibe check." And I created that like a minute ago. I haven't did one of those.
Cause I seen you did want to walk up to another girl too. It went hard. You and her was going hard. I was like, oh, that was dope. I was like, they was going hard. I said some dances. You know what I'm saying? That was dope. Okay, that's definitely clean. So when you see other people do these videos and repost me and tag you, what's the vibe for you like that? Because that's gotta be like, oh, damn, I did that. I created. How do you feel about that?
I mean, it feels. I don't know. It feel dope. Cause it's like, dang. Cause even when I'm in public, like, it's still weird to like. I even talk to my friends about this, man. Till this day, it's weird. Like if I'm in public and somebody be like, "Hey, I know you from TikTok. I know you from," like it's weird, but it feels good. But it's
you know, you really don't know them personally, but they know of you from watching them.
Yeah, exactly. So it's
Yeah, that's definitely dope, man. Where can everybody find your? While you talk right now, where can they find your socials at, man? Give me your information right now, whoever's listening, so they can really like lock in, follow, and like whatever. Try to mimic the challenges, man. Where can they find you at?
Pretty much all platforms. Overtime Tony, Snapchat, Overtime Tony, pretty much everything. YouTube, y'all don't even got to look at the YouTube yet. I'm still growing on there. But yeah, at all platforms, Overtime Tony. I do throw parties, events in Sacramento, NorCal parties. I'm pretty sure y'all went to one of them. So
that's what's up.
Yes, sir.
It's Overtime Tony, man. What are some of, or if any of the bigger names or people you've either seen or came in contact with? Anybody like you, like, okay, damn, they really doing numbers. You actually got a chance to meet them, or who are the ones that you may want to meet or work with potentially?
One person I mentioned before is Keto the Great.
Yep.
Because it's crazy. I met, you know, Barry, right?
Yep.
I work at Planet Fitness overnights, like 2 nights a week.
Okay.
It's like 2 a.m.
Coming in working on dancing.
Yeah, it's his guy. It's his guy in the gym. Just like he's lifting. I'm like, Okay, and then he comes to the front, and I'm talking to him. We're just talking about regular stuff.
Yeah.
He's like, "Wait, you make TikToks and stuff?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Okay." He was like, "Keita the Great," and I was like, "Yeah." I said I never met him, but like I saw
You're
his
right.
videos.
Yeah.
He was like, "Hey, bro, like I make videos with him. Like that's like my brother, bro." Like,
Yeah.
and he FaceTimed him in front of me. I was like, at first I was like,
Official.
I was
Thought he was
like,
name dropping. Thought he was name dropping.
and I was tired, so I'm like, it's 2 a.m. I'm like, come on.
Yeah.
He called him, and then I was like, and then Keita, like he literally comes to the Rose all the time. They all be making dance videos. So
oh yeah, they do be down there all the time. Yeah. I met Barry a while ago at a gym. We was boxing with Game Fit down there. Barry was in there working out. He was in there working out. He said, "I gotta cut this weight." OG, I was like, "Man, he on it. That's the best way to get it." But he training, trying to get, gotta stay in shape, man. That's a lot of dancing y'all be doing.
Exactly.
your body gotta be in A1 shape, man. And Kendrick, Keita, and Barry, man. I tell you, all gotta come on the show too. Barry too. I hope Barry interview. Gotta get Barry on here. Get him a 1-on-1. Then get the trio, get the trilogy on here too, man, because they be doing some big things for the city, man. They putting on, man. They really be dancing and killing it out there, man. Outside of Keita, who else? Anybody else, man, that you looking into working with or just kind of chop it up with?
Honestly, any like cause like I said, I throw parties, events and stuff like that. I'm looking forward to like meeting like people who own the club, stuff like that, because we just throw venue parties.
Right.
I think it's like Tiger.
Yep.
I saw the guy on Instagram. I followed him. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
So probably like local people that are know.
So you can be in a couple local spots, so you can doing events at some of these local spots too. But putting your name behind it, because they're gonna bring them out. They follow you, they're gonna come. So that's definitely dope. Anything else? Anything we can talk about or coming up for the summertime you got planned, or anything you're working on next, or when's the next video dropping? People are always trying to lock in and tune in, man. See what's up, what you got coming.
Exactly. Video is dropping every day. But
so y'all can catch it. Okay.
Yeah, we got a concert coming in July though. Last concert we got NLE Choppa in Sacramento.
Okay. Small world though. So the gentleman.
Oh, you know him,
in Davis. He went to graduate from Davis. There's a man, I don't know. See, this social media. Yeah, I do. I met him too, man. I can't think of his name, but my nephew's trying to go too, but I was gone. I couldn't take him. I think also another guy named Cliff. I think Cliff.
That's my.
So Cliff, my
C5.
age. Cliff we went to high school together for a minute. Shout out to Cliff, man. I think he was helping promote that event too, right?
Yep,
so yeah, I know Cliff very well, man. We know play ball together, real close. So you never know, man. The world is small, man.
That's crazy.
That was a good show though. A lot of showing. It was packed.
Yeah, he's when I said I went to Arizona, that's who we went with, and it was a concert out there too.
There you go. Okay, yeah, and then small world. Shout out to Cliff, man, good dude. That's what's up. So what concert locally here in Sacramento?
Yeah, we're gonna try to do it Sacramento.
Okay, nice.
Bring some bigger names to Sacramento.
There we go.
Yes, sir.
There we go. That's what's up. It's coming up, man. I mean, shoot, actually, that's coming up a couple of weeks. July be here soon, so we look out for that, man. That's definitely gonna be dope. I got a shirt for you too, bro. Got a shirt for you. Put the loud colors. Okay. Got to put a little color for the summertime, man. But you know what I'm saying? We're just trying to keep the movement going. It's for yourself too, though, bro. For you know what I'm saying? This is just for you. You know what I'm saying? Rock it, whatever you want to do.
Appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying? But no, I appreciate you for coming on the show too, man. Cause definitely something I know if y'all check out the man's again, look at his the wardrobe, the brother be clean. Little man, he had the fits, but you know what I'm saying? He be in there I'm like, man, he got the gear in there laid out. I say, you know what I'm saying? But it's all self-motivated, all self-funded, man, doing his thing, man, taking care of business. But also, so not usually all the time before whatever interview ends, but also, as you know in basketball, right? Triple threat, dribble, pass, and shoot. But like we talked about, not depending on, we don't know who's on the show, bro. We don't know who's listening, who's watching. Somebody may be influenced or is influenced from what you do. So at the end of all the interviews, bro, I always want to get and ask like, what is your triple threat in life? Like 3 things that you hold on to your, like as far as yourself, or that you can tell someone else who's just watching and is kind of, what could you do to encourage them? Because you've been through some stuff, you took some losses, you're dealing with some things, but the kind of 3 things you hold your hat on to people know when they see your name or your brand, that's you, that comes along with it. So, in basketball, like I said, dribble, pass, shoot, triple threat. But now in life or in your world of influence, and what are 3 things you can kind of put your stamp
on? The first thing I put my standpoint on is and never give up in nothing you do.
Facts.
You might fail today and make it tomorrow. And that's one thing I learned. I gave up a couple of times, on some things I was working on, and a couple weeks later tried it again, and it ended up working out. So never give up. And just like social media, there's videos I posted, didn't get no views, deleted them, posted them again a couple of days later, blew up. So that's one thing in life. Don't give up. Second thing I can You know, second thing I can tell you guys is no matter how hard life gets, you know, keep pushing. Like, you know, don't ever. It's like hand on hand with the first one. Don't give up. You know, because things are going to always happen. Things are always going to hit you and affect you. But it really depends how you get up. Just like a relationship, you know, you can go through the worst relationship and you can just be depressed for years, months, or you can just get up and learn from it. You know, I feel like all the mistakes I made in my life is a, you know,
learning experience.
It's a learning experience.
Facts.
So yeah, just keep going, don't give up, and just full throttle, keep going. Everything you do it with like all like don't have to do anything. And that's one thing I learned from Shoe Palace. Like you have to do a job, it's not going to look right. If you have to do anything, it's not going to look right. So anything you do, put whole thing on the pedal.
Gas. Oh yeah. So, gas all the way down, bro. Yes, and you can even say, like I said, let me talk about Shoe Palace real quick though. In that business, right, you have to communicate with people
every day.
You have to communicate with people, right? Then to be good at it. And when shout out to my sister, man, she was years ago. They had Sheiks opened up years ago, bro, in Florida Mall. But you had to be she could sell shoe to anybody. You know what I mean? But so doing stuff like that, man, how is that different from, I mean, or similar to influencing, because you have to persuade, or hey, just look good on your feet, or how about these right here? Was it challenging off the back starting out like that, or was that something else that came natural to you as far as dealing with somebody? Because again, to be successful in that retail business, you got to be on your game.
Yeah, I mean, I started at a slow mall, like Sunrise Mall. You heard of Sunrise?
Yo, you heard of it? Yeah,
that's where I started at.
Okay,
and I wasn't really talking to people like that. It was like, you know, a couple people in the store every day. But when I transferred to bigger stores like Arden, Roseville, I started dealing with, you know, there's Karens, y'all, you know, Karens.
For sure.
There's, you know, people come in that don't really want to buy nothing, they want to steal something. So it, like every store I went to, I learned like something a lot. Different. Yeah, it's a good learning experience. I feel like it helped me though a lot, like with connecting with people. Yeah, because before I blew up on social media, I was social, but like, you know, Shoe Palace got me out there talking to people. Like I'm walking past people, like, oh, how you doing, bro?
I know, just more natural, right? More regular giving thing. Yeah, definitely.
All natural.
Definitely. But before we get out of here too, though, so we gave our 3 things, man. You gave me your triple threat. But if just make this direct question straight to anybody who wants to be an influencer, what are some things that they need to work on or have prepared in order to make get to that consistent place? Because it's not going to just splash in overnight unless you get something that does hit. Yeah, right. But the percentages are low. But what are some things that they be working on to prepare to get themselves to where they want to be or get like you?
I say one thing you can do is watch. So, for example, I dance, I do stuff like that. I can make up 1,000 ideas, but it's always good to look at somebody who's up there, you know, somebody who's doing better than you. And it's not even like, you can't look at it like, okay, they're better than me, let me go look at them. You got to look at it like, I can learn from that, you know? Right. And it helps a lot. Like a lot of ideas I came up with was influenced by somebody else.
It's like why reinvent the wheel, right? I mean, you can tweak it. Yeah, like everybody, they sample beats. Yeah, they redo the old school beats, but they put the new stuff, so that makes sense. Okay.
So yeah, just like fashion, man. I'm trying to get into fashion, and it's hard. Like I deal with fashion every day on my store, but it's like, when it comes to social media, it's hard.
Man, it's even starting out, just even like people say, you sell shirts. Okay, I get it. I mean, I put a slogan on a t-shirt. But now it's about, I'm looking at different stuff. I'm like, man, I really want to do a couple different things with it to help evolve or put a certain message out there. But the whole fashion part is another monster too, right? If you're really doing design clothing and put your own, that's some other work, man. Appreciate you. Like I said, man, we're going to tap in offline, man, to help, you know what I'm saying, keep connected. Because like I said, we're about building relationships on this podcast. And if somebody want to tap in with the young fella, man, please hit him up or follow him, comment on the videos. Man, make your own challenges. He got some dope ones on there. Repost it so he can repost it, man, and shout you out, man. So he is, I guess, originally from the Bay Area, but he's Sacramento in it too. So it's we here together, man. So I mean, it's all good. Shout out to again all my people who just help support the show, man. DJ Eddie in the behind the scenes, man, always rocking. We're here at the 360 Studio. People in our place, man. We got a Father's Day event coming up on Sunday. Father's Day, man. Cigar event and whiskey event at our place in OSAC. Real chill, laid back. Also a Father's Day dance for fathers and their children. Or fathers and for the young ladies, I believe, man, during the daytime at our place, man. So just tap into our place on Facebook, Instagram, everything. Leave some comments. Yelp, man. All I know, all that stuff is big, man. So we're trying to make moves in OSAC. But I appreciate you, man. Again, man, we're going to be in contact. See you soon, bro. Keep it up. Stay positive, bro. Like I said, but also tap in if you need something, man. Because like I said, we need to be here for each other and not just here. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for stopping by, man. Coach JT, the young fella Antonio, man. We out. Peace.
Get it.